Well, Korea play France in the final. The under-21 women's. Korea wins over Switzerland, Great Britain in a shoot-off in their quarterfinal, and Poland in the semis. And France got through with wins over Slovakia, Germany in a shoot-off in the quarterfinals, and China in the semis. Another battle between Korea and France. We saw the same two countries go for gold in the under-18 men's.
Target number 2, representing France, Amélie Courdeau, Caroline Lopez, Victoria Sebastian, the line judge for this match is Nanaka Matsuyama.
Well, we saw the outsiders come through to compete for the bronze medal, Poland and China, 13th and 6th seeds respectively. These two teams were the top two qualifiers. Korea number 1, France number 2. And they've come through to the final. As I touched on before, both had shoot-off victories in their quarterfinals. So they were fully tested in those matches before coming through. So it's going to be Koreans to start off. And it's the 19-year-old Seo Bo-yoon. Fighting through these windy conditions as we've seen. All the way through this contest. Now Yum Hye-jung is trying to become a double gold medalist at these games. She was gold medal winner in the mixed teams competition with Won Jong-hyuk. So 3 9s for the Koreans to get started.
Really nice start from Korea there.
And now France. Caroline Lopez. Amélie Courdeau and Victoria Sebastian are their team. Lopez starts off with an 8. She qualified 3rd for the individuals competition. And here's Sebastian. Great start for her. Worth mentioning too, Gabby, as well, this French team, all 3 of them won gold at the last World Youth Archery Championships in teams competition. So they've kept the same team. They won that in the under-18 competition, have come through to the under-21s. That's fantastic.
Well, that's really nice to see. I'm pretty sure they know each other pretty well because they've been shooting years and years together. Caroline is also in the senior scene. I'm pretty sure she's also helping her team a lot to communicate in what she thinks is important. I think Team Korea is also doing the same. Looks really solid, keeping all their arrows in the yellow. It's really nice stuff to see.
There's a 10 to end the set for Seo Bo-yoon. Great arrow from her. 54 is very good. Let's see if France are up to it here. Lopez. She has a high world ranking too. 21 currently in the world is her ranking. Now 2-10s required for Sebastian and Cordo to share the set. And there's one of them. Victoria Sebastian, back-to-back 10s to start the match. Fantastic. So it's down to Amelie Cordo here to see if she can match her compatriot, and she can't. So it's going to be the Koreans who will take that first set. Good scoring from both teams.
Finish of hand 1. Scores are Korea 54, France 51.
Well, that was funny. She got caught on camera having a jive to the music.
I think that was a celebration for winning the first match. She looks like she's sharing how she feels. I would be feeling the same way if I would have scored a 54 in the first round.
Absolutely. So 54 plays 51. Korea, remember, had high hopes at the start of the day to win all 4 gold medals today on offer. So far, they're 1-1, winning the under-18 women's gold and the under-18 men's silver. The women's team's competition, they're virtually unbeatable, aren't they, Gabby? The Korean national women's teams across all age groups are so good down through the years, haven't they?
It is indeed a really, really strong team. I would say the best one in the world. You know, like they have been winning Olympic medals from, I don't know, like I think it's like 8 Olympics ago or something like that. I feel like this is a new generation, and this is really nice to see that they already have a school coming up to the next Olympic team.
So Lopez starts off second set with a 9. Lopez has won 2 gold medals actually at World Archery Youth Championships, also won the individual in 2021 as well. Left-handed Lopez, certainly one to watch here again in Limerick. Oh, that's a loose arrow there. The real first loose one there from Amelie Cordo.
Yeah, it indeed looked like she didn't finish her shot, but yeah, it is really difficult to shoot all your arrows in these conditions. I feel like what they need to do is just keep shooting strong and trying their best.
Oh, loose arrow there from Oh Yi-Chin as well to start the second set for Korea. Well, it's a tied first rotation. 2 9s and a 6 for both teams. So it's game on in the second here is Caroline Lopez. Sebastian's very experienced and very successful archer on the youth circuit through Europe, but she battled with that arrow. 2 10s in the first set, now a 9 and a 5 for her, and that puts pressure here on Amelie Cordo. Desperately wanting that wind to calm down. And that there was, I think, a miss. So Korea should wrap the second set up. The moment you take something for granted is when you get And this wind will hurt you. So they still have to put 3 arrows on the target. And that's exactly what they've done. So that is the second set for Korea. Disappointing for France, Gabby.
Yeah, I think that she was struggling a little bit with the wind, but also with the time. Her teammates were counting down. Um, yeah, I feel like sometimes with these conditions you can be holding your arrow a little bit longer than normal. But I hope they still motivated and they still try to get back in this match. Korea, like always, looking super strong. It's really nice to see, and they also look really happy. So I'm pretty sure they're enjoying what they're doing.
Yeah, they look super relaxed and comfortable in the environment. And it's such a key factor, isn't it, Gabby? Because when you step on the shooting line, you should be all business, going through your processes and your routine to execute the best possible shot you can. But off there, it's I wouldn't say let your hair down, if you know what I mean, but it's a chance to just forget about the stresses and the pressure for a moment.
Yeah, I do think that you need to forget the arrows that of course, the bad arrows that you shot. You cannot say 100% in that arrow because you already shot it. You cannot do anything about it. And just think about what you can do in the future to make it better. Sometimes we try really hard, but sometimes what we do is just what we normally do is just what we need.
Well, Cordo's now got to put that miss out of her mind. There she is right there. And put that behind her. There's the French team that won the men's under-18 gold medal. Trying to see if the under-21 women's can do the same. It's going to be tough now. They're 4 set points to 0 down. And Lopez not happy as 20 seconds ticks by. Was that kiss the bottom line? I reckon it might have.
Yeah, I think that's what France needs to feel a little bit more confident. And also, these arrows also really good. Like I said, you cannot be negative. You need to be always positive and keep fighting until the last arrow, especially with these windy conditions.
Good first arrow there from Oh Yijin. Now we have Yum Hye-jung, who's getting close now to winning her second gold medal of these games, but now she's just taking a deep breath, trying to compose herself. Well, it happens. So that's going to put her teammates under time pressure as well. That was just the second arrow of the set. Xiu Bo-yun wanting to get good scores on the scorecard, and now they'll look for a way to make up the time. So it's a 1-point game.
It looks like the wind is affecting a little bit more on the French side. I feel like Korea, even though the second archer wasn't ready to shoot the arrow, they are like keeping it a little bit more in the center, a little bit more in the middle. On the French side, all the archers look a little bit insecure, but understandable with these windy conditions.
Cordo, last arrow here for France in the set. Needs a big score, and she's not comfortable on the shooting line. She unleashes and gets an 8. And France lock in provisional score of 47. Remember, there's a little bit of doubt about that second arrow. But anyway, here is Korea with a big chance to close this match out now. Only 14 points required. They might need one more just for that little bit of insurance. 15 really to make it absolutely certain. Yum on the shooting line. There's 8, so 7 will definitely secure the gold here for Korea. And it's Seo Bo-yoon for the win. Oh yes, that's how to do it, and it's Korea who have the gold medal. And their amazing record in women's teams archery just rolls on. They've won the under-18s and the under-21s here in Limerick. And they have finished with a flourish, a fantastic last arrow. And it's happy days in the Korean camp.
Really nice to see the Korean coach hugging the archer. They are always really game-faced on, you know. It was really nice to see the excitement from all the archers, because it is really difficult to shoot your arrows. So I'm pretty sure when you shoot a 10, it really feels like a big achievement, while it's not in a practice or an easy, not windy day, you know?
Well, it wasn't France's day. They were fantastic at the last World Youth Championships. But the final set score there, 52-48. Was the final score in that last set. And Korea win, and Yum Hye-jung becomes a double gold medalist at these World Archery Youth Championships, having also won the mixed teams gold medal earlier. So she'll be on top of the podium again shortly, because that's the next thing. Coming up in just a moment is the victory ceremony before we get into the men's under-21s competition. But Korea, Gabby, just that, again, on the day, that little click or two above.